You guys know the drill, we're back at Shun's adventure. Let's not waste any time and head right into it. So here we are. At the moment we are done with common and uncommon encounters. So now we're tackling the rare encounters. Encounter number 1. This is my second attempt at this encounter. The hard part is not getting hit. It would be a million times easier if you have Nimrul, as all of these encounters are where you need to deploy either rogues or dark units, because Nimrul happens to be both. But let's see if we can actually get this level done without Nimrul. So again, it's one of those levels that if you're just using the active ability of Shun, almost feels like cheating. You're gonna be great. So the alternative is we can move in. Yeah, we need to just get a little bit more lucky is what I'm saying here. We need to get the active a bit stronger. And now you need to take out another unit. And now you need to be strong enough to just make them all go away. That's exactly what I was trying to do. This is how you do this level. Just be incredibly lucky with your active of Katsume, with your active of Umanu. And then you get a lightning victory without any problems and 3 stars. This is how you do this level, guys. Encounter number 2 is the trickiest encounter out of all the rare encounters, unless you got some units that can really go to town. There's a couple of things to keep in mind, and I'm going to show you and walk you through them one by one. You can only play Waning Moon heroes to get the full score, so that's the hardest part. That means you're going to be limited to, well, 4 out of 5 possible units. In my case, I believe that the weakest unit is Taro. Taro cannot do all that much, so that's why we're going for this approach. So, generally speaking, Shun can just take out Aradel at the front. That's going to give us a summon. Then we can take out another guy in the back, that is the archer, to get with Katsume together with Granny. That means that there's a skeleton, and Seifa is going to focus on the skeleton, which gives us one more turn to do something. So, the next turn, we probably have to go extremely hard, because we don't want to have all of these frost golems walk up to us. Although I have to say they're not that strong. So let's see how this turns out. So this is the first turn, this is the opening move. There's no question about this one. Then the second move that you need to do is get rid of the guy in the back. Just get a little bit more lucky, that would make a ton of difference. So now you do have a skeleton in the back. There was the crit hit. And that buys you just like the tiniest amount of time. So as you can see, the frost golems are not super strong. Katsume can take out easily the sorceress. Katsume can also take out easily the frost golem. Katsume cannot take out the sorceress in the back, and that's the big problem here, because by having this problem we cannot get close enough to get rid of the sorceress in the back before she summons the relatively strong frost golem. So our alternative is this: get rid of Seifa. That works. Also keep in mind there's another step, so Seifa cannot like walk directly across. So if you were just to move a little bit forward, both of your units, you actually do have a bit of a break. So now we do get another skeleton, and that could mean that we have another turn where we don't take any damage. That's the big question here. Yes, okay, so now nobody took any damage. It's really, really good for us. We do see that the one skeleton is extremely strong. Or not skeleton, but the Frost Guardian is extremely strong. So we need to be a bit careful on that end. So let's look at the danger zone. And there we can see we can move here with Katsume. But that would mean that she's still in the zone, so to speak. So let's move a little bit to this side. Oh, and there's also the... Yeah, we cannot attack with Katsume because we need Katsume for the sorceress that comes close. So she can then take out the unit that comes to us. So this doesn't work, I guess, right? No, I think this won't work. Oh, so close, the crit hit. Okay, we are again taking some damage. This is not the right strategy, but we are ever getting closer is how I feel about this. Let's tackle encounter number 3. So here we have to get a lightning victory as always. And then only deploy rogues. That should be way easier than deploying only Waning Moon people. So, because rogues means we got gigs, and gigs means we got summons, and summons means we are not going to get attacked, and not getting attacked means we're gonna be in business. Alright, my assumption is that Tanamo can just wipe the board again on one side. Gix can actually help wipe the board on another side, or at least provide us with enough summons to make sure that we don't get attacked. Then we also do have Naevis, who can swap spots. Does it matter? Yeah, so I want to connect with Corrin in case Tanamo cannot take out all the other chokesters. And for that I want to have... Well, actually we do have Katsume, because she's got enough range. Yeah, this should work. This looks pretty promising. So let's see. You can take down all of these guys at the bottom. Oh, Jesus. I even keep forgetting about Naevis. Naevis is just so good. So good. So, Corrin seems to be the big problem here. So I have a feeling that this is going to work. Oh, crit hit. Crit hit. And you can hit this guy. Alright, so let's move here. And then with Naevis, powered attack. Crit. Yeah, and we're dead. That was easy. That's how you get the max score in this level. Easy as pie. If you have some good rogues. Tanamo, mostly. Alright, on to the next one. Encounter number 4 requires us to get a lightning victory, we know this, get a battle star, and only deploy dark heroes. So that is good because it means we got access to Queen Akeshru. Also means we can use Ranaklu. And maybe Umanu is also going to put in some work here. We can just play with a dedicated dark team, basically. So let's see. So, this map is very spread out. So Gix can actually connect with all of the mages on the top right. So that is good. Then Umanu could actually give the 2 summons on the left some hammer time and they won't attack. So that's good. Queen Akeshru could deal with the mages on the bottom. Let's see. And give us a bit of a break. And then on the right, very likely with Katsume, we're gonna be fine, or fine enough. Yeah, it's all gonna be dependent on how much damage Gix is doing, to be honest. And Ranaklu, can Ranaklu connect? 1, 2, 3 spots. Yeah, Ranaklu can actually turn one of these guys into a shade, so that's good. So that's very good. Oh, actually, Gix we can't play, we need to play dark units. My entire plan just went to waste. Okay, in that case, Queen Akeshru needs to go here. Take care of the first 3. Ranaklu is going to take care of the guy in the back and turn him into a shade. Shun is... Yeah, in theory Shun should go to the bottom and attack them, but that's not going to fly. And then we get Granny as well. Granny is a good unit. So, in that case, where does Granny go? Granny maybe here. Shun goes here. You go here. How about that? How about that? That looks alright to me. So, you can just take one guy out. Or one dudette. And they seem to be super weak, to be honest. So, I'm just gonna ignore the one on the right. I'm just gonna assume that Queen Akeshru is gonna be strong enough to take out 2 of these. Okay, that's fine. They are either gonna attack the shades or they're gonna start summoning something, so that's fine. Then Ranaklu has his passive, which means that this guy is gonna get turned into a shade, so that's good. Now the biggest threat that we have could be those 3 at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna be hopeful that Katsume is active. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, and then we could... Either we need to focus on the bottom or on the top. That's a bit hard to say what's better here. But I'm just gonna assume, let's see, you got 104 life. Okay, that lifesteal sounds like a plan. Alright, so now we got a summon everywhere. Okay, none of our guys took any damage, that's the important thing here. You can turn this guy into a shade. You can take care of this. You can take care of that. This is pretty straightforward, this level. And I think Shun cannot really do anything, but we're good. Okay, this is how you master this level on your first attempt. That seemed relatively straightforward. By just going through the motions of what unit makes sense on what position. Runner clue was key. Without runner clue we don't get the shade on the left side, and it's going to be very, very hard to do a lot of damage on the left side. But that's how you get the max score in that level, guys. And another chest. Jesus. Making so much money. Almost done with rare. For the last rare encounter, we have to get a lightning victory, get 3 stars, and only deploy rogues again. Should be doable. Much easier with Nimrod, by the way. As always. So, talk about a really good level layout for us. With the exception of this unit at the bottom. I don't like that at all. Oh my god, if we were able to play Shun, this would be so easy. Just play Shun and you're done. Huh. Okay, rogues. So that for me means Tanamo. That means Giggs. That means Katsume. That means Shun. And then there's a couple of options here, to be honest. Like we can actually play Umanu here. Because Umanu, so let's see, Shun can connect from here. And Tanamo can connect from here. So the only problem I'm seeing is that Giggs cannot really do anything here. Yeah, the biggest problem is definitely Corrin. It doesn't seem like a gigantic problem. Is there another rogue that I'm missing? Myvera. Ooh. Myvera is better than Giggs on this level. Obviously. Sunshine, Pari. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright. So, in a perfect world, Tanamo is just gonna go to town and kill everything. Then Shun is gonna take out Penda if he survives. And then we got 3 more units for cleanup. I mean, yeah, this seems fine. So let's start this. Soften them up. Okay. Easy level. Another one. Just needed 3 units. Alright, that's how you do this one. That was also pretty straightforward. I like this adventure a lot. That's it for the rare encounters. I got very, very close. I'm just 5 points short of mastering that one level. I think if I get really lucky with a shot from Katsume that crits, I can actually do it. If you happen to have Nimrod, I guess you're also in business, because that's just a unit that is so strong that he's gonna allow you to get that extra kill in. An alternative strategy would be using Accio on the very first turn to get the skeleton to attack. Both skeletons. You're gonna get fresh skeletons because Granny is just gonna... There's gonna be more casualties on the opponent's side. So there are a lot of ways to make this work. I find it very tricky, but I'm extremely happy with my other results. So that's it basically for today, my time. Might not be today your time. Tomorrow we're gonna be looking at the epic and the legendary encounters, and I'm gonna walk you through all of them. There's a chance we're not gonna max points, but we're gonna get one of those bigger chests and score some decent prizes. Hope that video was helpful and you liked it. See you guys very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates from Rivengard.